Ugh, this cookout, I muttered, staring at my reflection. Family appropriate? Girl, please. Like they ain't seen me in a bikini at the damn community pool. I tugged at the hem of the floral dress, feeling like a damn grandma myself. This wasn't even my dress. It was Shanice's, my sister. Had to beg, borrow, and almost steal it from her closet this morning. My own closet looking sad as hell. Rent due, phone bill late, and this dress? My best option. The whole situation was just messy. Jamal, that man. He really had the nerve to invite both me and Keisha to his family's cookout. Both baby mamas. Like we were gonna hold hands and sing Kumbaya. He really thought we wouldn't say nothing to each other. Men are so stupid. Thinking a little barbecue chicken and potato salad could smooth over years of drama. He probably thought we would just sit there and look pretty, boosting his ego, while he played happy family man. Please! The audacity of it all. I mean, I was the original, the OG. I gave him his first kid, Messiah. Keisha just came along later, thinking she could upgrade the situation. But I was first. Always remember that. I was there when Jamal was driving that busted Honda with the mismatched tires, eating ramen noodles every night. Now he got a Charger and takes Keisha to fancy restaurants. See how that works? And the cookout? Supposedly it was for Jamal's grandma, Big Mama's, birthday. She was turning 80-something, and the whole family was gonna be there. Which meant a whole lot of judging eyes and whispers. But I had to go. I had to show Keisha and the whole damn family that I wasn't going anywhere, that I was still in the picture. That Jamal was still mine, even if he didn't know it yet. Plus, Messiah was excited. He loves seeing his cousins, running around, eating all the junk food Big Mama always sneaks him. He doesn't understand the tension, the history, the whole damn mess. He just knows it's a party. And honestly, seeing him happy, it makes it almost worth it. Almost. I glanced at the clock. Almost time to leave. I grabbed my purse, double-checking for my lipstick and my attitude. Both were essential. Then there was the car situation. My clunker had been making this awful wheezing sound for weeks, and I was pretty sure it was about to give up the ghost completely. No way was I showing up to Jamal's family cookout in that thing. That's why I had to practically beg Shanice to let me borrow her Corolla. She was all, "Letitia, you better not scratch it, and fill up the gas tank." Like I was some kind of irresponsible child. "Girl, please," I'd told her. "I'm just trying to make a good impression." Which was a damn lie. I was trying to make Keisha look bad. There's a difference. As I headed out the door, I took one last look in the mirror. The dress was okay. The makeup was on point. And the game face? Ready. Jamal, Keisha, Big Mama, and the whole damn crew weren't ready for Letitia. They thought they were about to have a nice, peaceful family gathering. They were wrong. So very wrong. This cookout was about to be lit, and not in a good way, more like a dumpster fire, but a fabulous dumpster fire, with me at the center. Pulling up to Jamal's mama's house, I could already feel the tension radiating off the place, like heat from a damn furnace. Kids were running around, music was blasting, the grill was smoking, normal cookout stuff. But I knew the undercurrent was all about me and Keisha. I parked Shanice's Corolla a little too close to Jamal's Charger on purpose. Petty? Maybe. Satisfying? Definitely. Stepping out, I scanned the crowd. And there she was. Keisha. Standing by the lemonade stand, talking to some auntie I didn't recognize. She was wearing this flowy dress, trying to look all soft and innocent. Please. And then I saw the kid. Her son. Little Deshaun. And, damn it, that boy did look just like Jamal. It was like looking at a miniature version of him, same goofy smile and everything. My stomach twisted. Messiah definitely favored me more. I plastered on my best fake smile and strolled over, acting like I didn't even see her at first. "Hey, Auntie Brenda, long time no see," I said, giving her a hug. Letitia, baby. Look at you, all grown up, Auntie Brenda said, patting my arm. You remember Keisha, right? Oh, hey, Keisha, I said, all sweetness and light. Didn't see you there. Love the dress. So comfortable. I emphasized the word comfortable, knowing her style was usually a little more flashy. Keisha just smirked. Thanks, it's breathable. You know, for chasing after toddlers all day. Burn. Okay, she came prepared. Oh, I'm sure Messiah keeps me busy too, I replied smoothly. He's just more independent. Translation. My kid is better behaved. He seems sweet, Keisha said, her eyes narrowed. He got his daddy's looks. And my brains. I shot back, maybe a little too quickly. Jamal chose that exact moment to stroll over, looking like he was about to have a damn heart attack. All right, ladies. Let's keep it peaceful, he said, his voice strained. Everyone's here to celebrate Big Mama. Speak for yourself, I muttered under my breath, loud enough for him to hear. He just glared at me and steered Keisha away, muttering something about needing help with the potato salad. Coward. I could feel eyes on me from all directions. The aunties were whispering, the cousins were smirking, and Big Mama? She was sitting on the porch, rocking in her chair, staring me down like I was the devil himself. That woman never did like me. Always said I was too loud and ambitious for Jamal. Like, that was a bad thing. I grabbed a plate and started loading up on food, trying to act like I didn't notice all the side-eye. Ribs, chicken, macaroni and cheese, potato salad, which, I had to admit, looked pretty good. Might as well enjoy the free food while I was here. Finding a spot at a picnic table, I dug in, pretending to be engrossed in my plate. I was fuming. Jamal was over there, laughing with Keisha, acting like we didn't have a whole history together. Like I hadn't carried his child, supported him when he was broke, been there for him through everything. And now, I was just the other woman. Again, this wasn't how it was supposed to be. I was supposed to be the queen, not some side chick fighting for scraps. Something had to change, and I had a feeling it was about to. The day was still young, and the liquor was flowing. And Letitia? She was just getting started. The food was good, I'll give them that, but it wasn't enough to soothe my simmering rage. Every time I glanced over at Jamal and Keisha, laughing and joking, my blood pressure spiked. I needed something to take the edge off, fast. Luckily, Auntie Sharon had set up a whole drink station. Soda, juice, water, and a big-ass cooler full of beer, and some bottles of tequila hidden underneath. Bless her heart. I grabbed a beer, cracked it open, and took a long swig. Didn't even taste that good, but it did the trick. A little. After about 2 beers, I was feeling slightly less homicidal, but Jamal and Keisha were still pissing me off. So I went back for the tequila. I mixed it with some pineapple juice, pretending I was classy, and started sipping. Now, I hadn't eaten much all day, just a few bites of that macaroni and cheese. So, that tequila hit me like a damn freight train. 1 minute, I was feeling relaxed. The next, the world was spinning a little. I spotted my cousin Tisha by the domino table, arguing with Uncle Ray about some ridiculous rule. Tisha was always down for some drama. I wandered over, hoping for some solidarity. Tisha girl, you will not believe what's going on, I said, slurring my words just a little. What's up, Tisha? Tisha asked, sizing me up. You look a little festive. Festive? Girl, I'm about to lose my damn mind, I said, gesturing wildly in Jamal and Keisha's direction. He brought both of us here. Like we're some kind of prize. And he's acting like everything's normal. Like I don't have a whole history with him. Tisha rolled her eyes. Men ain't shit, you know that. What'd you expect? I expected him to have some damn respect. I was there first. I gave him Messiah. Keisha's just a replacement. I was practically yelling now. Girl, you gotta stand your ground, Tisha said, nodding her head. You can't let her just waltz in here and take what's yours. But what am I supposed to do? I asked, feeling a little desperate. I can't just start a fight in front of Big Mama. Who said anything about fighting? Tisha said, a mischievous glint in her eye. You gotta play the game, Tisha. You gotta remind everyone who you are. You gotta show them that you're not going anywhere. How? I asked, my mind racing. What can I do? Tisha shrugged. I don't know, but you better figure it out, because right now, you look like you're losing. Losing? Me? Never. I wasn't about to let Keisha win. I wasn't about to let Jamal think he could just play me like that. I had to do something. Something big. Something unforgettable. I finished my tequila pineapple juice, feeling a surge of inspiration? Maybe. Or maybe it was just the alcohol talking. Either way, I had a plan. A terrible, wonderful, alcohol-fueled plan. And it was about to go down. I excused myself from Tisha, telling her I needed to freshen up. But really, I was heading straight back to that drink station. I needed more tequila, much more. Because what I was about to do, it was gonna take a whole lot of liquid courage. And maybe a little bit of crazy. With a fresh drink in hand, I felt invincible, like I could conquer the world, or at least conquer Jamal's family cookout. I saw Auntie Sharon tapping on the microphone, getting ready to announce Big Mama's birthday cake. Perfect timing. This was my moment. I sidled up to her, all smiles and fake sweetness. Auntie Sharon, that's so sweet of you to do this for Big Mama. I said, my words a little slurred. But, you know, I was thinking, maybe I could say words too? Auntie Sharon hesitated. She knew about the situation. Letitia, honey, I don't know. Oh, come on, Auntie Sharon, it'll be quick. Just a little something from the heart, I pleaded, batting my eyelashes. Please? For Big Mama? She sighed, clearly giving in. All right. But keep it short, okay? She handed me the microphone, and I gripped it like it was a lifeline. This was it. Time to shine. Or maybe, time to crash and burn. Either way, it was gonna be epic. I stumbled a little as I walked to the center of the yard, nearly tripping over a stray football. The world was definitely tilting to one side, but I kept my balance, determined to make it to my destination. I cleared my throat, trying to focus. All eyes were on me now. Jamal looked like he was about to have a stroke. Keisha was smirking, probably thinking I was about to make a fool of myself. Big Mama was still rocking on the porch, her eyes narrowed. Hey everyone. I started, my voice echoing through the speakers. So, happy birthday, Big Mama. You look great. For 80 something. A few nervous laughs rippled through the crowd. Okay. Not a great start. So, I just want to say a few words about Jamal. I continued, ignoring Jamal's frantic gestures. We go way back, you know. We got a lot of history. We've been through a lot together. I paused, taking a deep breath. And, I just wanted to say I was the original womb that started all this mess. I gave Jamal his first child. I was there before anyone else. The crowd went silent. You could hear a pin drop. Except for Jamal, who was now hissing, Letitia, shut the hell up. But I wasn't done. And Keisha? Well, Keisha's just a copycat, trying to steal my man. But she'll never be me. She'll never have what we have. I stumbled again, nearly dropping the microphone. I could feel the heat rising in my cheeks. The tequila was definitely talking now. And I just want everyone to know, I continued, my voice cracking with emotion. I still love Jamal, and I know he still loves me. We're meant to be together. We always have been. I ended my toast with a dramatic flourish, nearly falling off the makeshift stage. The silence was deafening. Then chaos erupted. People were gasping, whispering, and staring at me like I had 3 heads. Jamal was charging towards me, his face red with rage. And Big Mama? Big Mama slumped back in her chair, her eyes closed. And then she just went still. Someone screamed, "Big Mama, she's not breathing!" Panic spread through the crowd like wildfire. People were running around, yelling for help. Someone called 911. And me? I just stood there, microphone still clutched in my hand, feeling a mixture of shock, horror, and a tiny bit of satisfaction. I had definitely made my point. But maybe, just maybe, I had gone a little too far. The next few minutes were a blur of sirens, shouting, and flashing lights. People were hovering over Big Mama, trying to revive her. Paramedics arrived, pushing through the crowd with their equipment. They loaded her onto a stretcher and into the ambulance, sirens blaring as they sped away. Jamal turned on me, his face contorted with rage. "What the hell did you do, Letitia?" He screamed, his voice cracking. "You did this. You stressed her out. You know she has a weak heart." I didn't mean to," I stammered, the tequila buzz rapidly fading. "I just wanted to." "You just wanted to what? Embarrass me? Embarrass my family?" "You always have to make everything about you," he yelled, spitting in his anger. "Big Mama could die because of you." Tears welled up in my eyes. Okay, maybe I had gone too far, but it wasn't entirely my fault, right? He shouldn't have invited both of us in the first place. He shouldn't have made me feel like I needed to prove myself. "It's not my fault," I shouted back, my voice trembling. "You're the one who brought me here. You're the one who made me feel like I had to." "Just shut up, Letitia," he said, his voice low and dangerous. "Just shut up and leave." Keisha was standing off to the side, watching the whole scene unfold with a smug look on her face. She didn't say a word, but her eyes were screaming, "I told you so." I felt a flicker of guilt, a tiny pang of regret, but I quickly pushed it down. I wasn't the bad guy here. I was just misunderstood. Suddenly, I heard a familiar voice cutting through the chaos. "Letitia, what the hell is going on here?" It was Shanice, my sister. She looked pissed. Probably got a call from Auntie Sharon or someone. "Shanice, it's not what it looks like," I said, trying to sound innocent. "Oh, I think it is," she said, her eyes narrowed. "I heard everything. You got drunk, made a scene, and now Big Mama's in the hospital? Seriously, Letitia?" "Seriously?" "It wasn't my fault," I protested, feeling defensive. "Jamal." "I don't want to hear it," Shanice interrupted, grabbing my arm. "Come on, I'm taking you home, and you're paying for a full detail on my car." She dragged me away, past the horrified faces and the whispering voices. As we walked to the car, I could feel the weight of everyone's judgment pressing down on me. Even Messiah looked confused and upset. "Mommy, what happened to Big Mama?" he asked, his little voice trembling. "It's okay, baby," I said, forcing a smile. "She's just not feeling well. She'll be okay." But even as I said the words, I didn't believe them. I had a feeling that this cookout, this night, was going to have consequences that would last a lot longer than just one evening. And I had a feeling that I was the one who was going to pay the price. Back in my apartment, the silence was deafening. The small space felt even smaller, the mismatched furniture and piles of laundry mocking me. This place was a reflection of my life, a damn mess. It was 2:17 a.m. Couldn't sleep, couldn't think, just replaying the cookout in my head over and over again. I grabbed my phone and called Shayla. She's my ride or die, the one person who always has my back, even when I'm being a complete idiot. Which, let's be honest, is most of the time. "Girl, you will not believe what happened," I said, my voice cracking. "Letitia, what's wrong?" "You sound like you've been crying," Shayla said, instantly alert. I messed up, Shayla. I really messed up," I confessed. "I went to Jamal's family cookout and, well, things got out of hand." I launched into the story, leaving out some of the more embarrassing details, of course. I made sure to emphasize how Jamal had provoked me, how Keisha was being smug, how everyone was judging me. So, basically, it was their fault. I concluded, feeling a little better now that I was venting. "Letitia, You can't be serious, Shayla said, her voice flat. You got drunk and told his grandma you were the side chick, and now she's in the hospital? Girl, what were you thinking? I wasn't thinking, I snapped back. I was just defending myself. I was just trying to show them that I'm not some pushover, that I deserve respect. But at what cost, Leticia? Shayla asked, her voice softer now. You could have killed that woman. And even if she's okay, you've ruined your relationship with Jamal and his whole family. I know, I mumbled, feeling a twinge of guilt. But it's not fair, I love Jamal. He's supposed to be with me. Leticia, you need to let him go, Shayla said firmly. He's clearly moved on with Keisha. You're just hurting yourself by holding on to something that's never going to happen. But what am I supposed to do? I asked, tears welling up again. I don't want to lose him. You haven't lost him, baby girl. He lost you a long time ago. Start focusing on yourself, on Messiah, on building a better life. Leave Jamal to his own mess. I sighed. I guess you're right, I said, even though I didn't really believe it. I just don't want to give up. You're not giving up, you're moving on, Shayla corrected. And the first step is admitting that you have a problem. We talked for another hour, Shayla trying to talk some sense into me making excuses and rationalizing my behavior. By the end of the conversation, I was exhausted. Thanks, Shayla, I said, my voice hoarse. I don't know what I would do without you. Anytime, girl, she said. Just promise me you'll think about what I said, okay? I promise, I lied. I hung up the phone and stared at the ceiling. Shayla was right. I knew she was. I should move on. I should focus on myself. But I didn't want to. I wanted Jamal, and I wasn't about to let Keisha have him without a fight. Suddenly, my phone buzzed. It was a text message. From Jamal. Stay away from my family, it read. Rage flooded through me. How dare he? How dare he blame me for everything? I deleted the message without responding. He thought he could just dismiss me like that? He thought he could just erase our history? He was wrong. So very wrong. I wasn't done with Jamal. Not by a long shot. I was going to get him back, no matter what it took, no matter who I had to hurt in the process. And Big Mama? Well, hopefully, she'd pull through. But even if she didn't, it wouldn't be the end of the world, right?